Yeah, I mean, it was obviously all 14 guys got a chance to play. I think we played 12 guys in the first half. I mean, there's some bright spots. There's a lot of areas that we've got to get so much better in. I mean, a bright spot was, 26 assists, 12 turnovers. I thought the rebounding margin wasn't high enough at all. We didn't defensive rebound the ball. We won the 50-50 battle. I thought Javius gave us some SEC athletic play, steals some blocks at the end. So, right now the strength of our team is the depth and the numbers. And it was good to get Deshaun Ruffin back playing, Is he a little rusty? Yeah, but that's just part of it, and that's it. Good to see Robert Allen back playing, but I thought Deshaun made some really good plays, So really was encouraged by our freshmen. T.J. Caldwell is going to be a really good player. Malik Ewing's, obviously, you can see his talent. Got to get him playing harder. And Maury, 6 assists, 1 turnover. So there's some good spots, and, we've got to get a lot better between now and Monday.
How would you kind of just sum up the preseason after tonight, just kind of where you started in October to
We got all 14 guys on the floor. I mean, that's the biggest positive. We've got all 14 guys, and it took us about 2 days ago to get everybody together, and I think that's the key, knock on wood, to keep this team healthy and together. Obviously, we got to get our numbers down, and that may take us a while to really, we've had a couple guys separate, but guys really, really separate themselves. And so that's what practice over the next 4 or 5 days will be critical.
How's Josh doing? He got about 4 minutes there in the second half. Just how do you see his kind of progression?
Yeah, he's been out a while, that's the longest he's gone up and down. He's done a lot of kind of, half court down and back. So it was good. I mean, you can tell he's going to be a really good player. He's got a little tired today and got fatigued. It's just good to see him out and playing. So he's kind of a shell of himself, what he'll be, here in about a month. And same thing, I think, for even, Deshaun. We all saw that last year. He'll take him about 2 or 3 weeks, and boom, he'll pop, get his conditioning and his feet back under him.
16 and 8 from James. Is that kind of what you've seen in preseason?
Yeah, he's led us in our points department for all the toughness plays. He's led us in assist to turnovers. He's one of the lowest we've got in defensive breakdowns. So he's been that way, and he played good, played with a purpose, went back and rebounded the ball tonight, and he's got to make those open threes. He will. So, but yeah, it's good to see him play well, and he's practiced just like that.
8 turnovers in the first half alone. What did you kind of see from the ball movement early on, and how did it kind of get better the rest of the way?
Yeah, I thought we played with more hot ball in the second half. The ball moved a little bit better. It stuck a little bit in the first half. I just thought we missed a lot of some shots right at the rim, even off offensive rebounds, and couldn't score and get fouled. But 26 to 12 is a good number, but 8 way too many in the first half.
25 and a half minutes, is that kind of where you want Matt to be, or is that just kind of asking a little bit of him right off the bat?
You talking about, his minutes will probably need, these live games will get up, where he can get to 30 and 32 minutes. He's a great conditioned athlete. So, but that's kind of what we talked about tonight. I mean, even like, did he lead us in minutes tonight? Yep, 25. Second was Jamin with like 22, and it spread out pretty good right there at the end. Ty Fagan played in the first half, and he gets stiff, and he said he just didn't really feel like he sat over there too long to play in the last 7 or 8 minutes of that game. So, but that's what the exhibition's for. All 14 guys played, got some experience, and now the live bullets start coming at us.
It's kind of good to have this on film for the next week.
Yes, no doubt. I mean, so we've had the Clemson scrimmage, we've had 3 games in the Bahamas, and this one, and we've needed all of them. We need all of them, and we've got a lot of work to do, but I'm encouraged by our group.
Amari Abram had 6 assists, despite going 1 for 5 in the field. We're just kind of see with him as far as just his ball movement, and just have you seen his kind of maturity as a freshman kind of just grow?
Yeah, he's a hard-working guy, great character guy. He can really shoot it, so that part's going to come. He's going to make threes, and he's got a great mid-range game too, so he's going to be fine. He fights conditioning some, but that was great floor game from 6 to 1.
All through camp, I guess preseason, how have you seen James kind of carry what he did in the Bahamas?
Yeah, James has got to do the little things. I mean, tonight he got exposed defensively. I'm not worried about offensively. He made a nice jumper right there, and when that floor gets spread, that's when he's at his best. But what happens in the great games in college basketball, does the floor get spread? Yeah, but I'm telling you what, that floor gets packed with half-court offense and half-court defense. And so those are things. He's rebounded it better. Just the little things right there will make James White a really good player in our league.
the free throw percentage was at 58%. I mean, did you kind of see is that kind of been an area of concern as of late?
And, you know, we shot it really well against Clemson from the line, like 76, 77%. Number one, we didn't get to the line is enough. 19 times is not near enough in a game like that. So, you know, Jamin went 2 for 5, and he's been shooting them well. Jay's 2 for 4. So, yeah, that's got to pick up. We got to get to the line a lot more and get in that 74 to 77% range. All right. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.